I'm sure you've all heard by now that Naomi Osaka not only lost her third round match to the young 18-year-old Fernandez of Canada, but I think more importantly, she sort of had a meltdown. And we're going to talk about it in this video. So, not only did Naomi not show the best emotions on the court last night, but she also said in her press conference afterwards that she probably doesn't know when she's going to be playing a game of tennis again. So, naturally, the media coverage has been rather negative, especially on YouTube. I mean, all you have to do is search her name, as I'm sure you did to find this video, and I'm sure you saw a lot of thumbnails and a lot of titles that were not painting her in the best light because of the fact, maybe they're calling her a crybaby or a quitter or you name it, whatever, because maybe they saw her actions on the court as throwing a temper tantrum or not getting her way because she wasn't playing right, when in all reality, there is a lot more to it than that. So if you are brand new to tennis and you have no idea who Osaka is, you've only watched a couple of her matches, or you've been following the game for years, you've been following her whole career, I think all it takes is about one or two games to really get a general sense of who she is as a person. Now, granted, I don't know her, but from what I can see, she's a very quiet, shy, keeps her head down, and focuses on her business type of person. And so what we saw last night against Fernandez and her throwing her racket, her smashing it on the ground, her taking that bathroom break and then coming back and having the towel over her head was uncharacteristic to pretty much the entire tennis world, which is why I think that she's getting a lot of negative press because it's uncharacteristic of her. However, last time I checked, she is still a human being who is entitled to those emotions. Just because she doesn't normally show them or display them does not mean that she cannot have them. Another thing that I think people forget is the fact that she is 23 years old. With her demeanor and her personality, she gives off this much more mature, older player, when in all reality, she was born in 1997, folks. Okay, I'm sorry, but that is still a young person. Not only is she a young person, but she's been sort of at the top of the tennis ranks for the past few years. And if anybody is up there for that long, yeah, they're going to endure a lot of pressures, mainly media pressure, as well as game pressure. Like every person that she plays against will be bringing their A game because they know she is very good. So over time, a lot of pressure can make anybody crack. And I think that's essentially what we saw last night. I think that's essentially what we heard in the press conference about how she said that she wasn't sure when the next time she was going to play. She also said that when she won games, it was more of a sense of relief as opposed to like joy and happiness. And so that phrase right there just shows how much pressure that she has. And again, the haters are going to come out and say, yeah, comes with the territory. Okay, you're supposed to be able to handle that pressure, deal with that pressure if you're that good. And I'm like, yeah, but at the same point in time, she's 23. Okay, and not every amazing, super awesome, great athlete in any sport is the same. We all deal with pressure and stress differently. And again, even if you watched her for a match or two, you sort of get this sense that she doesn't love the spotlight. She just happens to be in the spotlight. So how long will it take until we see Naomi Osaka again? Well, who knows? Nobody knows. I don't even think she knows. Obviously, we have the Australian Open coming up in 3 to 4 months. I don't personally think we're going to see her there. If we do, that might be a shock. I can see her maybe making a French Open return sometime in May in 2022. But again, who knows? I don't know. I don't think she knows. And I don't think she should know. I think she should just take as much time as she needs, not think about tennis, just do her own thing, come back when she's good and ready to go. Props to the young Canadian Fernandez for playing her heart out and getting that dub last night. I watched that entire match. That was a very good match. I didn't love the fact that I was watching Naomi collapse because it felt like a tree falling down in slow motion. Like you were just watching it crumble, and I didn't like that. I wasn't really rooting for either person in that match, strictly because like I didn't really know Fernandez and Osaka. I'm like, yeah, you're good, you sort of deserve to win, but it was a toss up basically. So glad that Fernandez won. You know, that's good for her. She's making a lot of money. I think even if she loses in the next round, I think she's bringing home a cool $265,000, which that is a lot of money. But that is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, feel free to stick around for other sports videos. This one is a tennis one, obviously. But if you did enjoy it, hit the like button, helps the algorithm, and feel free to subscribe. As always, I will see you guys next video.